carreras de FSU, oportunidades de networking, programas de mentoría, beneficios de viajes, eventos y más. Pueden aprender todo sobre estas oportunidades en alumni.fsu.edu, donde quiera que los lleve sus aventuras. Su familia de exalumnos estamos aquí apoyándolos y aquí para ayudarlos. Felicidades de nuevo y como siempre, vamos Seminoles. Congratulations, graduates. My name is Javi Borges, class of 1997 and chair of the Florida State University Alumni Association's National Board of Directors. I want to congratulate each of you on this wonderful accomplishment today. It is a profound honor to stand before you as the first Hispanic chair of the Alumni Association's National Board. To graduate from FSU is an immense achievement, and your degree will take you places you cannot imagine. Today, as you turn your tassel, you mark an incredible milestone in your life, and you become part of the FSU family of more than 409,000 living alumni worldwide. Your chapter as a student may be ending, but you're all Seminoles forever. Our community of alumni is ready to support you in your next chapter. I encourage you to plug into this lifetime resource and stay connected by joining a local Seminole club in your town, or perhaps getting involved in one of our 9 affinity networks, like the Young Alumni Network or the Hispanic Latin Alumni Network. FSU Connect, a digital platform that can be used anywhere, will be another valuable resource for you to lean on the advice and experience of fellow alumni. All you have to do is ask a question. As graduates, you are all part of the FSU Alumni Association automatically. Take advantage of programs like FSU Connect, resources at the FSU Career Center, networking opportunities, mentorship programs, travel benefits, events, and more. You can learn all about these opportunities at alumni.fsu.edu. Wherever your adventure takes you, your alumni family is rooting for you and are here to support you. Congratulations, and as always, go Noles. Felicidades, graduados. Mi nombre es Javi Borges, de la clase de 1997 y presidente de la Junta Nacional de Directores de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos de Florida State University. Quiero felicitar a cada uno de ustedes por su éxito y este maravilloso logro de hoy. Es un honor profundo ser el primer presidente hispano de la Junta Nacional de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos. Graduarse de FSU es un logro inmenso y su título los llevará a lugares que no se pueden imaginar. Hoy, a mover la borla de su gorra, marcan un momento increíble en sus vidas y se conviertan en parte de la familia de FSU, que cuenta con más de 409,000 exalumnos vivos en todo el mundo. Su capítulo como estudiantes se está terminando, pero ustedes son seminoles para siempre. Nuestra comunidad de antiguos alumnos están listos para apoyarlos en su próximo capítulo. Les animo a conectarse con este recurso de por vida y mantenerse en contacto, uniéndose con un club local de seminoles en su ciudad, o quizás participando en una de nuestras 9 redes de afinidad, como la red de jóvenes exalumnos o la red de exalumnos hispanos latinos. FSU Connect, una plataforma digital que se puede usar en cualquier lugar, será otro recurso bueno para que se apoyen en los consejos y experiencias de otros exalumnos. Nada más que tiene que hacer una pregunta. Como graduados, todos ustedes son automáticamente miembros de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos de FSU. Aprovechen programas como FSU Connect, recursos en el Centro de Carreras de FSU, oportunidades de networking, programas de mentoría, beneficios de viajes, eventos y más. Pueden aprender todo sobre estas oportunidades en alumni.fsu.edu. Donde quiera que los lleve sus aventuras. Su familia de exalumnos estamos aquí apoyándolos y aquí para ayudarlos. Felicidades de nuevo y como siempre, vamos Seminoles.
Good evening. Let's try it again. Good evening. Please be seated. Welcome to Florida State University Commencement. We are happy to have you with us. The ceremony will begin in a few minutes. We have two requests. First, when the time comes, please stand for the processional, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the recessional. Our second request is that except for the times when you have been asked to stand, please remain seated throughout the ceremony. Graduates, please, you must remain until all degrees have been granted and the recessional is over. If you leave after a graduate has received a degree, it will interfere with others in the audience who are here to see their graduates. During the conferral of degrees, a professional photographer will photograph each graduate walking across the stage. You will receive proofs of the pictures, but there is no obligation to buy them. And finally, we ask everyone to please silence your cell phones. Thank you, and again, we are glad to have you with us.
Good evening. I'm Richard McCullough, President of Florida State University. Commencement is one of the happiest days in the life of the university. It's a day of celebration for our graduates, for their families, friends, for the faculty and staff, everyone that helped you reach this milestone. We're so happy to be here tonight. We're so happy to share this moment with you. Congratulations to all of you. I want to start by first acknowledging the senseless violence and tragedy that happened on the campus of Florida State University just over a few weeks ago. Tragic act of violence that struck our campus, and just senseless and hard to really understand. We lost Robert Morales, a dedicated FSU employee, and Tiro Chaba, a visitor from South Carolina. Multiple people were injured, and many more were deeply shaken. But I have to say that despite that tragedy, I'm so happy that it wasn't worse. Our FSU Police Department responded immediately, 2 minutes and 19 seconds from the time the call came in until the shooter was down. Following the tragedy, however, we witnessed the best of Florida State University: the compassion, the courage, the love, the family atmosphere. First Lady and I went around, we met hundreds and hundreds of students. No one was scared. They were upset. They were processing. But they were making steps toward healing. And I appreciate the outpouring of support that the administration, myself, received from all of you, the students. At the end of the day, I mean, you're the boss. So, making you happy is the most important thing, to make sure you get what you need. That's my job. I'm a servant leader. I serve you. And I appreciate all the help that you gave me during this most difficult time. At this time, I'd ask us to please take a moment of silence to honor Robert and Tiru and support those who are recovering, and to recognize the many who acted immediately and selflessly in the face of violence. Thank you. I am so proud of this graduating class because, first of all, we made the university better. We just did. We just did. Why do I say we? I think we all came here at the same time, right? I came in about the same time as you, and we got busy. We got busy working on making Florida State better, and we did a good job. And I thank you for everything that you contributed to this university, whether it was research, scholarship, creative endeavors, making the student experience the best that it can be. That gets recognized. That gets recognized. Princeton Review rated us #1 student experience this year. That's because of you. I don't make the student experience. Thank you. Work hard, play hard, not too much. but have a good time. Have a good time. You all have overcome so much. You know, I've said multiple times in the ceremonies that we have a lot of ceremonies here. This is the largest graduating class in the history of Florida State University. When I went to school, you know, I had some challenges. You know, didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a car. Went to school 35 miles away from where I lived. That was kind of a challenge. Figure out how the heck I'm going to get to school. Took the same classes as one of my buddies so I could ride with him. But I knew once I got out of school, I'd get a good job and I would be okay, you know, because there was no Great Recession I had to endure. There was no global pandemic that I had to endure. But you did. You endured all that. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's from a good song that I know. And that's true. That's true. You are probably going to be some of the most resilient people that exist. Hey, I didn't get to be president just like, you know, they didn't just hand it to me. I had to work for it. It took a long time. I fell down a lot. But I just kept getting back up. And you're used to getting back up and keep going. So I'm very proud of you all. And I think you're probably going to be my favorite graduating class. I'm just going to let you in on a secret. I can't wait to see what you all will do, and I hope you'll stay in touch with us, all of us. Your resilience is amazing, and it makes this moment even more meaningful. So thank you and congratulations to all of you. Now, please remain standing for the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
Color Guard, you are dismissed. Thank you very much. The audience may now be seated. I would like to thank the members of the Florida State University Police Department, the Tallahassee Police Department, the Leon County Sheriff's Office, the Tallahassee Fire Department, the Leon County Emergency Medical Services, the Florida Highway Patrol for being here today, and for all the work that you do to keep our community safe. I also want to thank Anthony Berger from the Seminole Tribe of Florida Fire Rescue Department for joining us here today. Florida State University respects its unique and collaborative friendship with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. The university and the tribe are partners, and we work side by side for the respectful use of their name, imagery, and symbols. Seminole history is Florida history. And everyone in the FSU community is responsible for maintaining and respecting this ongoing partnership. Thank you to our wonderful commencement brass from the College of Music, conducted by Caleb Swittenek. I'd also like to thank Ms. Caitlin Equier for singing the national anthem. You did a beautiful job, Caitlin. Beautiful. Caitlin's pursuing a doctorate in vocal performance, and after graduation, she plans to pursue a career in teaching voice and opera performance. Thank you again, Caitlin. I also want to thank Jonathan Cruz for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Jonathan was enlisted in the United States Air Force for 11 years and separated as a staff sergeant. And after graduating today with his Bachelor of Science in Information Communication and Technology, he'll be commissioning into the United States Air Force as a second lieutenant. Thank you, Jonathan. Now let's take a moment to remember the students who are no longer with us. We cherish the memories of our time together and the impacts that they made on our campus and our community. To the families and friends of those we lost, we offer our deepest condolences. Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome to the podium Provost Jim Clark.
Thank you, President McCullough. We are assembled this evening to pay tribute to our graduates who have worked so hard to earn their degrees and who will today embark on new journeys. On behalf of the university and this assembly, I congratulate you and wish you much success. I'd like to take a moment to reflect on your remarkable achievements. If you're graduating today with either honors in your major or as a member of the Garnet and Gold Scholars Society, or if you are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, or with a perfect 4.0 GPA, will you please stand so that we can applaud your accomplishments? Thank you. Florida State University distinguishes our graduating veterans, active duty personnel, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords in recognition of their service to our country. If you are among that elite group, would you please stand so that we can thank you for your service to our nation? Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Our student body president, Mr. Jackson Bovair, has a word of welcome.
Thank you, Provost, for the introduction, and thank you, President McCullough, for the inspiring words. Good evening. My name is Jackson Bovair, and I have the honor of serving as this year's student body president. First and foremost, to the spring 2025 graduating class, congratulations. I would like to take a moment to recognize and thank the families, friends, faculty, and staff that are here with us today or are tuning in to support our graduates. Your support has carried us through more late nights and 11:59 p.m. deadlines than I can count. I'm proud to say, on behalf of the students of Florida State University, we could not be more appreciative of the love, time, and energy that each of you have poured into our continued success. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize our first-generation college graduates. If you are the first person in your family to be graduating from a four-year university today, please rise. I want to congratulate you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for showing us what it means to lead with courage and to strive for excellence. Now, I know that there is a mix of emotions in the room today. There's joy, definitely some nerves, and the feeling that the last 4 years have really just flown by. But no matter how certain or uncertain you are about what tomorrow may bring, I want to leave you with something that's really resonated with me. You are stronger than you know. At Florida State, we have a word that's meant to capture who we are as a community. That word is unconquered. And over the last few years, and especially this last month, that word has taken on a much deeper meaning. In a place that so many of us call home, we were reminded just how quickly everything can change. We lost members of our FSU family. And we are still mourning, still healing. But in the days and weeks that have followed, I have seen something really remarkable. I've seen students checking in on one another and reaching out when they need support. I've seen strangers and community members attending vigils, and professors and staff holding space for the people in our community. In our hardest moments, we choose to stand together. That is what unconquered means. It doesn't mean that we are never knocked down, but it means that we get back up. It means that we stand together even when it's hard, and it means that we carry forward together not because we forget, but because we remember, and we keep going anyway. In closing, I want to leave you with some of the immortal words of John Hughes. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. And time really does fly. But the memories that we've made here at Florida State are not soon going to be forgotten. The love and success that we've experienced here is going to be embedded in the lives that we go on to live and in the dreams that we continue to chase. As you leave here today, for whatever chapter life has planned for you next, know this: you've already made it through things that you once thought that you couldn't. Our class has made it through 3 tornadoes, 2 hurricanes, and a record-setting snowstorm in Tallahassee. You have already proven what you are capable of. So wherever you go next, take that unconquered spirit with you as a testament to the strength, skill, and character that you've developed here. Once again, I'd like to say congratulations, class of 2025, and as always, go Noles!
Thank you, Jackson. Well, it's hard to talk about history of volleyball at Florida State University, or the growth of women's sports, without mentioning our speaker, Cecile Reynaud. She arrived in Florida at Florida State University in 1976, just 1 year out of college, and was immediately named head coach of the volleyball team. Over the next 26 years, Coach Reynaud built a powerhouse. Under her leadership, Florida State volleyball became one of the top programs in the country. She won 635 matches, placing her in the top 10 in NCAA Division I career victories. Pretty impressive. Her teams earned 13 national tournament appearances. She brought home 6 Metro Conference championship, 1 ACC title, and a long list of coaching honors. But her impact reached beyond the win-loss column. Dr. Reynaud earned both her master's and PhD from Florida State while leading the program full-time. She mentored generations of student athletes, many of who went on to successful careers on and off the court. She helped shape the sport on a national and international stage. She served as deputy competition manager for the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, and the same year received the prestigious George Fisher Leader in Volleyball Award. Coach, who now serves as Vice President for Volleyball Operations for the Pro Volleyball Federation, is a member of the FSU Athletics Hall of Fame and one of the most respected voices in the world of volleyball. She helped raise the standard, not just for FSU, but for the whole sport. You know, Coach Reynaud, probably not alone, but made a huge impact on women's sports at Florida State University. I'm a huge women's sports fan. I love the soccer team, love the volleyball team, love the softball team. Softball beat Virginia Tech today, whomped them. And I think we enjoy that kind of leadership in women's sports, due in part to Coach Reynaud. And so she's had a huge influence on this university in a major way, and I'm so proud to have her here tonight to speak with you. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Cecile Reynaud.
Good evening. Mr. President, FSU Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and especially the graduates of 2025. It's a pleasure to be here. First of all, I want to thank the President and his administration for everything they've done, the first responders for everything they've helped take us through these past 2 weeks, so thank you. We know it's been tough for everybody. Graduates, it's a privilege for me to be a part of your special evening. As a volleyball coach, I'm used to speaking to athletes on a court. Tonight, I'm speaking to a different kind of a team. A group of people that have worked tirelessly to reach this exciting event in their educational path. See, I left it in case you want to come back and get another degree. The last time I was on this stage, I was graduating with my PhD. It was an exciting moment for me just because I finished it, but also because I got a standing ovation that night. Does anybody want to know why? I was the last person to cross the stage. So somebody in music is going to be so popular tonight when they finally get here. Not sure who it's going to be. Being the last person to cross the stage that night caused my mother to think that I graduated last in my class. I'm sure she was thinking back to my first grade report card, which is something we used to have to take home to have our parents sign. My teacher wrote, "Cecile won't stay in her seat. She talks constantly. She bothers her classmates." I'm proud to say I still have all of those traits. When I graduated with my undergraduate degree from Southwest Missouri State University, I had no idea what was ahead of me. I graduated with a bachelor's degree. I was teaching and coaching in a small town in Missouri, and I was happy. And all of a sudden, I got a call to come to Seminole Territory. I had no idea where that was from Missouri, but FSU offered me a graduate assistantship and $3,000 to come and work on my master's and be the head volleyball coach. So you can see we've come a long way with what they're paying coaches now. I never considered getting a master's degree, but that was part of the deal, so that's what I did. And then in 1994, I thought it'd be fun while I was coaching to work on my PhD. So I got a doctorate in 4 years and in sport management, and it was quite exciting. So when I finished that degree 4 years later, it took me months to realize I didn't have another assignment ever. I didn't have any revisions in my dissertation ever. You know, it just takes you a while to come down off of that. So students, I'm here to tell you, your work is done. Take a deep breath. No more assignments. Just like any team, you've made it to the finish line because of your commitment, perseverance, and dedication to your goal. Students in fine arts, where are you? Hey. Thank you for identifying. You may not have ever worn a uniform or stepped foot on a court, but you have the same qualities and work ethic as any great student athlete. Over the years, you prepared a game plan and a strategy to get to this day. Your creativity inspires us in so many ways. Criminology and criminal justice graduates. Hey. Some of you are graduating in several degrees. I can tell this already. It's going to be interesting. We need your critical thinking skills to keep us moving forward. Know that it's important to do the little things correctly. Those little things will lead you to success. And graduates from the College of Communication, you already understand your communication skills are going to be important. Not only writing or speaking, but listening is a communication skill will give you the most answers. Active listening will help you negotiate the best deal or land a perfect job. College of Music. Hey. You know you need to pay attention to your conductor or your leader, and we spend a great deal of time talking about leadership and how important that is. And while leadership is important, you also need to be a good follower in certain situations. Being a good follower will impress your leader and you'll get noticed. I always took pride in being a great leader. My sister described it as being a bossy sister. I'm okay with that. I was still right. Graduates of social work, College of Social Work. We need you to help us serve others, but before you can do that, you've got to be comfortable with yourself. Spend some time by yourself and you'll be better with people. And that's all we have, are people. So you've got to be able to get along with them. Some thoughts I have after spending 39 years as a coach and a faculty member on this campus, I want to leave you with some thoughts. More than you'd like to admit, you've experienced the frustration of failure, self-doubt, and the pressure of trying to balance everything all the time. But you've also experienced the joy of success, feeling that sense of accomplishment when you finished a difficult assignment, or those fun group projects that everybody loves, or passed one of your tougher classes. Remember, success is not about what you've achieved in the classroom, but about who you've become along the way as well. You become more than just graduates. You become resilient individuals who understand the value of hard work, the importance of being able to work with people, and the power of believing in yourself. Please be your authentic self, and remember, you are good enough. Your continued success, thank you for the one person over here. It's got to be a friend somewhere, I know. Your continued success is going to require you to have a growth mindset. You're graduating tonight, but you're going to need to continue to learn every day. Learn from your mistakes, celebrate your progress, and be ready to adapt to situations as they arise. Stay focused, stay driven, and resilient, just like you've had this past few weeks. Be where your feet are, at your graduation ceremony, on a business trip, on an airline flight, in a family dinner, in a meeting at work. Be all there and be present. Dream big about where you want to end your career, but hopefully you start at the bottom so you can work your way up and understand the entire business. Find someone you admire in your field and track the career back to find out how they got their expertise, and then follow that path. Stay focused on what is in front of you, and that's all. In sport, we talk about concentrating on the next point. Have a short memory of what just happened if you lost a sale, missed out on a deal, or made a mistake. You're only as good as the next point in that game. And the way you talk to yourself is important. Talk to yourself in a positive voice, just like you expect someone else to talk to you. Hopefully you'll find the right person along the way and have a healthy life with that person. Make sure you have a good support group around you that'll give you the right advice and not just what you want to hear. Show gratitude for those that helped you get to this place tonight. Protect your brand. That's all you have. Parents, that's the new name for reputation, as you know. They're selling their brand. We were worried about other things. You've done all the preparation for the game of life. You've won this round with knowledge and skills you've learned at Florida State University. You're now prepared to win the next round. When you hear your name called tonight and you walk across this stage, you'll be entering a new phase of your life. Go for it. Once again, congratulations on your degree. Mr. President, let's do this.
Thank you, Cecile.
Before we begin the conferral of academic degrees, please remember that anyone who must leave early is asked to do so very quickly and quietly so that others are able to see their graduates walk without interruption. I would also like to remind our graduates to bring your yellow name cards to the stage when you come forward. You will note that we have provided hand sanitizer as you approach the stage. You're encouraged to use it, but I would sure appreciate it if you keep the hand sanitizer off your yellow cards. Thank you.
And now for the main event, the conferral of academic degrees. For the conferral of master's and specialist degrees, I recognize our Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Mark Riley.
Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of Florida State University to present the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified, whether master's or specialist. Congratulations. You may be seated. Now that the master's and specialist degrees have been conferred, will the recipients please come forward to be recognized?
Will Dean James Frazier of the College of Fine Arts please come forward? Abigail Eckhart, Stephanie Battle, Jacqueline Hagau, Christina Marie Culver, Ashton Davis, Samantha Diaz, Valerie Godwin, Sierra Rochelle Groom, Jillian Husong, Kaylee Eterios, Abby Johnson, Hannah Keats, Sarah Ivy Liffick, Yufang Lin, Liz Masterson, Audrey McKenzie, Lua Barbosa, Rochelle Lynette Phillips, Maya Kathleen Pimperl, Jacqueline Grace Reeves, Marielle Ainsley Elizabeth Richardson, Eric Rivers, Chloe Saylor, Phoebe Scheidegger, Kimberly Springs, Alina Valenzuela, will Dean Michelle Kasmer of the College of Communication and Information please come forward? Kristen Albert, Farah Arame, Ashley Angley, Mara Ann Barrow, Charmel Kavita Biro, Alexia Bomelier, Alexander Bowman, Gabriella Lauren Brown, Jordan Brown, Kyla Brooke Cacoilo, Isaiah Matthew Lee Chavez, Inyanaya Chinatu, Lacey Clifford, Andrea Colon de Feria, Kendall Lauren Cooper, Kiani Cowper, Carice Elena Cruz, Caitlin Elizabeth Darling, Noah Diasunca, Sarah Lynn DeRue, Delia Diaz, Rodrigo Dos Santos, Patricia R. Ekman, Catherine Samantha Edwards, Carolina Isabel Fabregas, James Edwin Flannery IV, Carlene Floyd, Brady John Fortier, Sam Francois, Dennis P. Gallagher III, Peyton Leslie Gay, Amanda George, Brittany George, Paul D. Griffith, Madeline Brooke Guerra, Raghad Hamad, Chia Yi Jocelyn Su, Ashley Huang, Jeffrey Huggins, Tracy Wynn Intartaglia, Angus Lamar Jackson, Kelsey Anna Klopfenstein, Takaran Kudikov, Eve Larkin, Tamaya Lawson, Audrey Lane Livingston, Shayna Monroe, Lauren Moore, Mariah Moorman, Sage Helen Curry, Taylor Mrozek, Nadia Murillo, Radhika Nathwani, Emily Ng, Pritish Pandit, Michelle Panishi, Catherine Peralta, Alexandria Pilkington, Sophia Pratt, Aishwarya Rangesh, Juliana Maria Rappa, Callie Elizabeth Rhodes, Lena Brinkholm, David Salpeter, Briandra A.D. Salter, Lauren Santoro, Christina R. Simon, Shelby Ariana Spratlin, Larissa Stevenson, Emmanuel J. Strachan, Stephen Lee Swait, Kusnud Tabassum, Julie Michelle White, Venkata Sai Chaitanya Katakanda. Theo Thomas. Hannah Hope Tolley. Julia Walster. Robert Ward. Christina Morton Yagaman. Dina Nasser Ahmad. Christopher N. Allen. Amos Jeffrey Krum. Will Dean Thomas Blumberg of the College of Criminology and Criminal Justice please come forward? Emerson Alexa Arena. Nicole Marie Hassenmacher. Catherine Austin. Ethan Bradley Boudreau. Madison Noel Brinson. Jalea Brooks. Haley Marie Carlson. Jordan Simarusti. Indira Columbi Gonzalez. Maeve E. Donnelly. Logan Faulkner. Rebecca Rose Froberg. Andrea Gomez. Laura Beth Hergert. Rafael Hernandez. Shiley Francesca Higley. Ashton Hoover. Sophia Isabella Imperato. Kyle Cohn. Judah Alexander Lebowski. Olivia Elaine Olson. Abigail Patterson. Nakia Randolph. Spencer Willis Shaw. Haley Smith. Olivia Swabak. Camilo Telez Flores. Melody Elizabeth Vasquez. Will Dean David Springer of the College of Social Work please come forward? Aubrey Alice Abner. Jamia Elaine. Missy Anne-Marie Andrews. Rebecca Backus. Abigail Becker. Meredith McCutcheon Biekmeyer. Karen Bonilla. Claudia Breen. Jenna Brown. Isabel Ainsley Grace Bryant. Alicia Burke. Chowdajai Garis Burke. Jada Carrera Podacover. Alessandra Casanova. Erin M. Casciano. Madison Clower. Chacaria Coates. Natalia Cornejo. Lisa Cox. Isabella Crow. Dinah Ingrid Davis. Jorlise Ashley Dickens. Cameron J. Drysdale. Jasmine Lee Docio. Hope Andrina Ely. Cassidy Marie Doan. Tangelia Garcia. Yadalis Garcia. Samantha Gorson. Jacqueline Gay Green. Emmy Guinazzo. Shannon Habayan. Jamisha Kara Hamilton. Palone Hilaire. Christopher Toussaint Holder. Angel Marie Holmes. Taylor Honecker. Danielle S. Jefferies. Jillian John. Angelina Johnson. Christopher Calapo. Emma Gabriela Lara. Lara Lopez. Jacqueline Lazon. Sarah Ludwig. Malia Gubby McDonald. Tatiana McGuffey. Elise Marshall. Lauren Lee Matus. Cheverese McCants. Faith Isabella Meyer. Mary Metro. Haley Miller. Anna Marie King Midas, Ashley Molina, Anthony Montali, Caitlin Moran, Jasmine Murillo, Alexandra Muse, Ashley K. Morgan, Ashantis Marika Pace, Jenna Peace, Jessica Pena, Brooke Cassis, Brianna Redondo, Tanisha Alma Robinson, Trisha Lovely Centil, Andrew Gary Scherer, Veronica Scott, Jennifer Teresa Simmons, Jaden Singleton, Hope Hahn, Craig Stephen Stafford, Aisha Swage, Catherine Abigail Swanda, Aoife Trotter, Danielle Vandiver, Lisa M. Weatherall, Shakima Olivia Wimbley. Will Associate Dean Elizabeth Avery of the College of Music please come forward? Andres Ebar, John Bateman, Jasmine Becerra Manriquez, Yulia Villa, Amy Nicole Boudreau, Haley Berg, Mary Alice Case, Micah Cheng, Jody Choung, William Allen Davenport, Justine Lebinon Thomas de St. Bars, Gabrielle Ann Dietrich, Aaron DiZarilla, Mordecai Elazar, Stephen Fireman, Dawson Frenzino, Fernando Nicholas Garcia, John Gonzalez, Cameron Gwynn, Dane Callahan Harter, Sean Michael Hartman, Amy Catherine Helms, Emmy Henderson, Jennifer Hassoun, Carter Houston, Travis Irizarry, Anna Maywen Kirkland, Mary Bradley Knighton, Lindsay Kovac, Thomas Langston, Catherine Ann Ledbetter, Cameron Charles Maupin, Kaylin McGarry, Nicholas Barrett Montoya, Privilege Musendire, Alex Nagy, Brittany Flans, Brad Pilcher, Andrew Joseph Prowett, Melody Quiroga, Audrey Rancourt, Amelia Banks Rivers, Madison Evangeline Rhodes, Alex Lydia Holland, Autumn Rachel Rundall, Alyssa Rose Salvador, David Scott, Leah Shoemaker, Ruth Springer, Kayla Dawn Stokey, Aaron Leonard Watson III, Analia Lorraine Wells Miller, Albert David Wheeler III, Briley Ann Wicker, Kelby Lee Yoder.
I now recognize our Dean of Undergraduate Studies, the fabulous Dr. Joe O'Shea. for the conferral bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of Florida State University to present these candidates for the bachelor's degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the State of Florida and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each one of you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified. Congratulations. You may now change your tassels from right to left. Now that the bachelor's degrees have been conferred, will the candidates please come forward so that we may recognize and congratulate you individually.
Will Dean James Frazier of the College of Fine Arts please come forward? Before we start, I want to thank these master's degree awardees for staying as we've asked. Thank you for sharing in the dignity of the ceremony. Emily Abreu Guevara, Isabella Lunel Alamo, Francesca Annabelle Aldrich, Lillian Guinevere Aldrich, Naomi Marie Aman, Elise Anderson, Karen Viviana Araguin Martinez, Andrea Isabel Ballard Quadri, Clay Barzak, Katie Becker, Madison Boehner, Julia Blagadier, Holly Danielle Borelli, Alana Jane Boyd, Lindley Ann Broadbeck, Zoe Brown, Emma Claire Bryson, Emily Butler, Rebecca Cabezas, Jessica Cassette, Lauren Chestnut, Diego Chow Lescure, Aaliyah Gabrielle Nicole Chung, Frances Fair Cowles, Lily Cracamo, Chloe Susan Crowley, Samantha Joan Crown, Heather Cruz, Sabrina D'Agostino, Amber Nicole Daniels, Isis Marie de la Cruz, Gabriela D. Vasconcelos, Kaylee Grace Pacini Diaz, Sebastian Diaz Herrera, Elena Malay Dibbs, Alexandra Grace DeCastro, Catherine Enoch, Sophia Fannin, Kate Fernandez, Nico Flores Ortiz, Janaya Forbes, Cameron Deshawn Fowler, Pauline Fortune Frindrice, Victoria Sol Garcia Ramirez, Marin Gold, Sarah Jane Gonzalez, Alyssa Victoria Gonzalez, Amanda Grace Gonzalez, Grace Lucille Gordon, Faith Victoria Goyette, Catherine Elizabeth Green, Kendall Haas, Samantha Elizabeth Haas, Willow Lynn Hackett, Kayla Hausor, Ray Hardy, Nick Harris, Madeline Elizabeth Harwell, Callista Hayes, Nate Heffelfinger, Skyla Hendrickson Archibald, Emmett Daniel Higgins, Rachel Holzenbach, Mary Ho, Sarah Grace Hutchinson, Carrington Nichelle Jackson, Danny Johnson, Kyle Bryant Johnson, Lindsay Johnson, Sophia Trusino, Emma Crum, Molly Teresa Lambert, Truman Artis Latimer, Gemma Nancy Leary, Sierra Elizabeth Lee, Michaela Alexandria Lee, Amanda Mary Leslie, Samantha Lesser, Bryn Hallie Lewin, Rachel Tess Lieberman, Jillian Lyle, Anne Katrine Lista Scatini, Audrey Little, Sean Connor McDonald, Hannah Faye Mali, Justin Jesus Martinez, Angela McCall, Kaylee McDougall, Big Lana May, Emily McMillan, Adriana Menegas, Jesse J. Miller, Cassidy Millhouse, Elizabeth Minot, Lily Moore, Gabriela Coral Morales, Nicolina Elizabeth Mora, Renata Mascara, Joseph Wynn, Regan Isabella North, Rachel Ostrander, Dominique Jaylene Palmer, Mia Solange Patino Solis, Samaya Perez, Victoria Perry, Ava Podowitz, Sylvia Preston, Danielle Prince, Mia Sarah Prokop, Allison Pryor, Yanwei Quinn, Teresa Susan Radomski, Chelsea Ramirez, Noelle Randelli, Elijah Rios, Brianna Daniela Rodriguez, Dorleen Ernice Roll, Sophia Rocco, Eleanor Marie Russell, Natalia Said, Caitlin Salter, Lara Sandbar, Alina Joy Santos Bodar, Alexa Chauffel, Lauren Schuler, Jenna J. Summer Schwabland, Gabrielle Amira Shakir, Ella Marie Schatzer, Kaylee Irene Sabel, Gabriella Sinatora, Nathaniel Small, Ben Snope, Anna Marie Spear, Emelina Stevens, Abigail Stinnett, Sarah Kate Stoles, Joelle Elizabeth Stressler, Mila Sumrall, Kendall Tatum, Sarah Silva Veras Taveras, Justine Elizabeth Therian, Vicente Augustin Tomei, Tien Truong, Alexandra Gratienne Angelina Procopia, Joseph Becerra, Anna Vincent, Emily Waba, Jordan Carey Walker, Hannah Watson, Adeline Weeks, Janet Wing, Catherine Grace Wilson, Logan Wilson, Devin Carl Fox, Amanda N. Tanner, Mac Hatton, Amanda Denise Anderson. Will Dean Michelle Kasmer of the College of Communication and Information please come forward? Amelia Abel, Maggie Lauren Aquaviva, Brooke Kennedy Adams, Jewel Chantel Adams, Reese Adams, Michael Afeli, Alexis K. Asselden, Lillian Grace Anderson, Kaylee Grace Andrews, Sarah Andrews, Samaya Engrish, Madison Amador, Ashley Arango, Olivia Antonella Arnold, Brian Arocha, Sophia Artega, Isabella Asaraf, Regina Avendano, Ilana Badiner, Leah Cassandra Baker, Emerson Barelos, Rodolfo Barreto, Amanda Berry, Kyle Basler, Evangeline Bell Cotter, Paris Rose Benoit, Eva Reza Bergren, Ignacio Nacho Bermudez, Abigail Monette Bernard, Brooke Elizabeth Bigowski, Samantha Lauren Bicklesilius, Avery Bixler, Ava Grace Black, Anna Marie Blake, Brittany Blake, Casey Blake, Julia Blast, Kaylee Bly, Christina Life, Chase Boneke, Gage Partner Boneke, Adrian Botan, Sabrina Beatrice Bradley Galvin, Haley Elizabeth Bradshaw, Madeline Branning, Jacqueline Brennan, Timothy Brewer, Kara Love Broadley, Mona Brodnan, Peyton Brown, Sydney Brown, McKenna Browning, Samuel Browning, Olivia Bruch, Jasper William Burns, Laura Mae Burton, Michael Bartley Bird, Maya Keiko, Maya Kane, Gabriela Alejandra Callejas, Devin Kanata, Alex Kaplan, Rachel Ann Casnelli, Benz Rutini Celestin, Anya Chatani, Andrew Cheney, Shakir Chowdhury, Cameron Cloutier, Gabriella Chappell Cochran, Hannah Louise Collins, Jordan Collins, Sarah Scott Elizabeth Cook, Massimo Rocco Cortez, Michaela Cortez, Lily Jo Cosentino, Erin Camille Cottridge, Jonathan Cruz, Rosella Cruz, Madison Grace Santos, Olivia Victoria Damer, Katarina Darda, Anna Datseva, Alexa Nicole Davis, Allison Davis, Susan Davis, Ashley De Cardenas, Brianna Nicole De La Paz, Nyla Ann De Jong, Amelia Delamano, Annabella De Loreto, Sophia Grace Dench, Jordan Denker, Paige Marie Dino, Susanna Faith Derby, Anna Darenthal, Michael Diana, Morgan Maria Daner, Preston Reese Dotson, Chrissy Dominguez, Adam Donnelly, Avion Elise Douglas, Sophia Thrift, Olivia Ann Dumornay, Madison Annie Dunbar, Marlo Dunn Flom, Kelly Evil, Olivia Egbert, Megan Marie Eichner, Allie Einbinder, Addison Lee Elliott, Braden Elliott, Grace Morgan English, Casey Rose Erickson, Jesper Erickson, Natalie Grace Escobar, Madison Esgrove, Elena Espenship, Chloe Elise Way Evers, Leah Exelbert, Taylor Farsh, Keith Richard Joseph Ponce, Annalie Fernandez, Isabella Therese Fernandez, Danette Deborah Fisher, Katie Fights, Hunter Fitzgerald, Colby Royce Fleming, Amanda Flinchball, Julie Ann Flincham, Sophia Florius, Naya Ford, Eva Marie Freites, Grace Ferrer-King, Ioana Gaganilova, Jacqueline Gandolfo, Jaden Garcia, Mario Garcia Ixcoy, Nicole Garcia, Daniela Garcia Novas, Hannah Gardner, Jasmine Leanne Garvey, Jack Gates, Angelina Ganem, Brittany Ann Gibson, Nina Grace Gibson, Shane Geyer, Emma Reese Gladue, Olivia Glatzer, Ansley Talbot Glover, Jennifer Claire Godwin, Hannah Rose Goldman, Samantha Goldstein, Amanda Denise Golson, Lucas Alexander Gonzalez, Leah Maria Gonzalez Orta, Juliana Gorisic, Molly Griffin, Andrea Gutierrez Arce, Nicole Haberlin, Reagan Haddix, Marius Jacques Robert Hagerly, Joshua Connor Hall, Mia Hammer, Kyle Hanneth, Sarah Harney, Sophia Harris, Megan Mary Hart, Katie Hassel, Jacqueline Holly, Faith Hayden, Morgan Hayes, Ellie Catherine Helgelson, Olivia Madeline Hellman, Emily Caitlin Hinsel, Juliana Hernandez, Alexandra Michelle Herndon, Aaron Ronald Hester, Brennan Hetrick, Natalie Hillel, Michael Hill, Alicia Holmes, Maggie Hometz, Justin Hood, Will Hugenboom, William Richard Harnack, Darian House, Hannah Howell, Sophia Hundley, Liv Hunter, Catherine Hurst, Devin Renee Irvin, Sydney Grace Eisman, Lillian Jacques Baker, Amanda Jefferson, Joanna Jimenez, Reagan Johannesson, Elizabeth Johansson, Brianna Marie Johnson, Lucas Johnson, Olivia Johnson, Ellie M. Jones, Grace Douglas Jones, Kira Jones, Cameron Jones, Ashley Nicole Cato, Summer Cates, Sarah James Katsafanis, Danielle Marie Katz, Sayaka Kawai, Haley Keller, Madeline Kelly, Abigail Kent, Jillian Amber Kessler, Giovanna Key, Abigail May Kidd, Jasmine Kefauber, Judsu Mia Killick, Isabel Lily Kilman, Marshall Kirkpatrick, Alexis Valeria Hugias, Mitch Kruger, Haley Crush, Brooke Lee Kubiak, Parker Ladle, Lauren Lancaster, Addison Rebecca Lang, Ronald Lodon, Sophia Lazaro, Emma Marie Leal, Carmen Elizabeth Leggett, Dylan Lemons, Valeria Levy, Deja Lewis, Coco Lilo, McKinley Libby, Lindsay Limbach, Liliana Limpias Pena, Alexandra Lombardo, Brian Long, Jewel Lopez, Alessandro J. Lorenzo, Catherine Grace D. Lozano, Wendy Luna, Haley McDonald, Peter Mahavier, Olivia Ann Mairn, Sarah Maldonado, Gabriel A. Maldonado Diaz, Andrew California Mance, Jamie Mandeville, Sophia Martinez, Maggie Martin McKinney, Lauren Marie Mayo, Mark Merovitz, Sydney Mazza, Maximus McBath, Brian McClure, Eva Meininger, Zachary Marishoff, Nicole Christelle Micalizio, Nina Miller, Caitlin Danielle Milligan, Madeline Mills, Sarah Mirza, Marlo Lauren Mitchell, Maxwell Jacob Mitchell, Tanner Blake Moreland, Evangeline Rain Morris, Gabriella Morris, Bailey Moselle, Carlton J. Moss III, Madison Muchnock, Keith Wayne Munoz Jr., Brendan Myers, Patrick Nelson, Eva Marie Newman, Olivia Nicely, Sophia Nino, Emily Brooke Number, Hannah Norman, Matthew Martin Norman, Connor Stephen Oates, Olivia Raquel O'Hay, Isabella Ojeda, Sarah Olson, Emma Catherine Ostrom, Jackie Ouellette, Gabrielle Paez, Alexa Lee Palin, Sophia Palmer, Frank Samuel Palmieri, Pietro Palumbo, Ryan Michael Parks, Raj Patel, Carolina Paz, Maddie Anima Pisa, Jasmine Peralta, Caitlin Marie Perdomo, Sophia Cristina Pereira, Candela Perez, Emily Marie Perez, Elizabeth Karn Peterson, Caitlin Elise Peterson, Paige Peterson, Mackenzie Pettis, Emily Flegger, Brianna Logan Pitchard, Ivan Pierre, Catherine Pincos, Victoria Pires, Cole Plimpton, Chloe Pomerank, Shay Rose Posner, Tyler Matthew Puttenberg, Javon Elijah Price, Noelle Celeste Pritchard, Lexi Purcell, May Catherine Quinn, Sarah Elizabeth Quintana, Asia Rackard, Haley Brakeman, Lauren Rattray, Cameron Rexford, Reese Lily Reisinger, Paige Ringfield, Christopher Michael James Robertson, Valerie Robertson, Leah Roddenberry, Sabrina Rodriguez, Nestor Rojas, Hannah Sade Rojo, Amelia Roloff, Canon Elias Tate Rosello, William Edward Rouse III, Anna Rowan, Jacqueline Marie Rousseau, Cyrus Sabet, Ethan Wayne Salzberg, Sofia San Pedro, Isabella Santiago, Vidant Mishra, Aaron Sawyer, Grace Scarborough, Madeline Rain Shad, Samantha Sherp, Samantha Sherp, Tia Pearl Shoney, Kaylee Schutz, Brooke Elizabeth South, Erin Shee, Isabel Shim, Matt Scholson, Alexandra Grace Sierra, Morgan Simmons, Jared Asher Smith, Lydia Snyder, Rylan Spencer, Trinity Sperry, Hannah Elizabeth Sprouse, Rachel Elizabeth Spurgeon, Jade Noel Stanitz Tacey, Jennifer Sterling, Olivia Stevenson, Mary Catherine Stewart, Brady Stewart, Zachary Strickler, Sophie Elizabeth Striali, Andrea Suarez, Jimmy Swerth, Emma Summers, Philip Summersill, Tyson Sutton, Julia Dawn Sandra Speen, Julia Taka, Ava Tamayo, Thomas Desna Triana, Alyssa Thomasy, Sarah Irene Thompson, Sean Timothy, Caitlin Nicole Torres, Dallas Christian Totito, Maya Bella Tracy, Alexa Tulowitzki, Emily Taylor Turton, Denise Toxos, Nola Ulick, Catherine Bedney, Adrian Diego Ain Valdez, Mariana Valenzuela Medina, Kyle Valley, Maria Daniela Vargas Malavi, Sophia Vega Klein, Sabrina Hope Ventura, Ethan Gabriel Villa, Kaylin Elizabeth Vincent, Dylan Wagoner, Elise Karen Walcott, Alexandra Michelle Wallace, Caitlin Walsh, Ariana Nicole Warner, Jordan Washington, Kayla Whedon, Julia Weinberg, Kylie Nicole Weingart, Taylor Morgan Weinstein, Gabriella Weiss, Ella Whalen, Mark Elliott Wheeler, Maddox Whitaker, Kiera Rose Witch, Robert Evan Wilbur, Joshua Wilkinson, Daniel Williams, Kaylin Williams, Tamaya Williams, Riley Kate Young, Gabriella Zernick, Blair Zieba, Bridget Veronica Zimmerman, Kylie Nicole Zitzka, Julia Rose Niles, Matthew Fenghong Yu, Sophia Michelle Corso, Ruby Diane Holcomb, Alma Lucia Pichardo, Allison Alexandra Bertolino, Sydney Nicole Billingsley, Evelyn Elizabeth Miller, Wissam Musa Nabosi, Lauren Ashley Sissom, Matus Macario Abad, Dularn Paul, Taylor Olivia McConnell, Ruthie McNeil, Ellison Viana Nicholas, Ariana Nicholas, Anna Stores Proctor, Alyssa Rebecca Puppich, Kaylin Angelica Rubio, Hannah Grace Ruby, Kylie Sorrow, Hayden Matthew Therrell, Ryan Saucy, Emily Elizabeth Thomas, Alyssa Danielle Vyskotsky, Mackenzie Payson Wadsworth LaFleur, Cameron Alexis Williamson, Hunter Mark Wilson, Emilia Pesev, Ashari Tanisha Lanier Pinnerton, Quadjo and Kra. Will Dean Thomas Blomberg of the College of Criminology and Criminal Justice please come forward? Isabel Marie Alcantara, Seth Andrew Alday, Isabella Camille Alvaro Diaz, Caleb Amatia, Reagan Elizabeth Ambrose, Matthew Amos, Nicole Andrews, Jacob Androsh, Brian Arms, Jacqueline August, Michaela Aliki Avadisian, Kayla Michelle Avias, Zaria Tamaya Barnes, Alejandro Barrios, Isabella Barthelmes, Brooke Lauren Bauer, Amelia Baxendale, Bianca Belliard, Brian Bell, Paula Marie Benkosmi, Jordan Bice, Jeffrey Biles, Youssef Omer Bin Mahfouz, Victoria Blaylock, Courtney Ann Bolton, Elena Brooks, Devin Brown, Jasmine Denise Brown, Jace Bryant, Rhiannon K. Bunch, Sydney Booser, Colin William Cagle, Ashley Canal, Rumik Rydell Canil, Alec Cow, Nicole Marie Carmouze, Humberto Alejandro Carrilero Castro, Oliver Castaneda, Lisbeth Castellanos, Jenna Caulfield, Tanner Chisholm, Julia Ann Chrisley, Abriana Lashante Plegat, Brooklyn Deanna Klein, Natasha Kensington Colabrico, Destiny Cole, Nicole Marie Cook, Ryan Cook, Robert Crow, Tomas Cruanis, Rachel Caroline Culverson, Daniel Curtis, Julia Diato, Jivis Michael Darby, Caitlin Elizabeth Daum, Caitlin Michelle Davis, Lindsay May Davis, Savannah Davis, Daniel Emilio Del Otero, Dakayla Dimps, McKinley Denton, Bianca Desrousseau, Carolise Diaz Morales, Grace DeVito, Annalise Donaldson Pham, Patrick Robert Driscoll, Kira Shinwei Dunn, Aubrey Leanne Dial, Mason Ebley, Emma Elliott, Jacob Christopher Ellis, Brad Insland, Isabella Erb, Sarah Elizabeth Evans, Mia Alexandra Farmer, Nolan Fawcett, Jesse Feinberg, Emma Grace Feldman, Maria Fernandez, Luis Fernandez Valley, Ashley Figueroa, Ashley Clay, Madison Folsom, Damian Fonseca, Lindsay Michelle Ford, Jacob Freidenberg, Ashley Nicole Funes, Rusarki Waleska Gamboa, Robert Ganley, Lisbeth Garcia Cifuentes, Emma Gerlin, Abby Gilchrist, Alexa Gueron, Olivia Giuliani, Benjamin Goldman, Alexandra Gomez Lopez, Daniela Gongora, Alan Gonzalez Barnes, Anna Pinay Gosselin, Savannah Gray, Mason Griffin, Elena Grossman, Jackson Haynes, Dadrian Darnell Hampton, Jalen Zane Hardwick, Tyler Woodrow Harriet, Aria Mercedes Harris, Emily Faith Hatfield, Jeffrey Zechariah Wirt Helms, Kyra Henderson, Owen Patrick Higgins, Kayla Hodges, Kayla Hopen, Spencer Hopta, Jake Robert Horner, Elizabeth Howard, Gabriella Hutner, Jackson Ryan Hughes, Christopher R. Humphrey, Jack Isaacs, Edwin Malik Jackson III, Amaya Taylor John, Catherine Johnson, Savannah Johnson, Danny Jonas, Isabella Jorgensen, Brandon Joseph, Riley Kelly, Madeline King, Isabella Klein, Isabel Grace LaCourte, Madison Ann Lancaster, Autumn Lee, Clara Lee, William Campbell Letner, Mackenzie Lewis, Deja Lopes, Michelle Yamalith Lopez, Madeline Lostorto, Christy Ariel Lewis, Matthew Lucchese, Michaela Matchnick, Peyton Masionski, Molly Beth Maggard, Sarah Malice, Megan Ann Mandil, Chloe Grace Martin, Lidalis Martinez, Ava Rose Martino, Carly Mastrangelli, Reese Ann McCart, Marissa McCauley, Cora Antoinette McLean, Justin Alexander McKee, Gabriel McMullen, Kaylin McMullen, Madeline McSwain, Aaliyah Alexandria Meadows, Annalise Minder, Emily Merkel, Daniela Mielke, Andrew Meyer, Jonathan Miller, Ava Janae Mixon, Samuel Miyazaki, Edward Mock, Alice Montemugnoli, Mackenzie Montemuro, Madison Montemuro, Tyler Moody, Christopher Moreira, Zachary Morris, Casey Ryan Moyer Jr., Nicholas Murrow, Mia Sunshine Nicholson, Aisha Nickerson, Emily Nickerson, Octavio Nidel Nunez III, Madison Olson, Ivy Orkin, Weston Overton, Ian Hunter Penzavecchia, Patrick Chapman Parker, Alexandria Pasquis, Dylan Patel Kadir, Jake Penta, Julia Pereira, Casey Yamilet Perez, Laura Perez, Megan Ariana Perez, Riley Noel Pezdek, Gia Nicole Pintado, Margot Scott Player, Sophia Morgan Podolak, Trayvon Profeti, Ariana Valtieres, Sammy M. Ramadan, Courtney Reese, Portia Reichel, Francesco Antonio Restivo, John Patrick Reynolds, Amaya T. Richardson, Joel Richmond, Alexis Reister, Daniel Rodriguez, Alex Rowe, Joshua Rounds, Alana Abigail Rowe, Olivia Grace Ruiz, Skylar Nicole Runyon, Brianna Rutherford, Jeremy Kenneth Salazar, Stella Diana Salvi, Ariana Laura Sanchez, Olivia Faith Sanchez, Lillian Grace Schmidt, Francesca Morella Seminario Vargas, Jose Sena, Angelo Cervidio, Noel Shea, John Michael Shercliffe, Madison Shostak, Anna Sinclair, Sophie Sinclair, Carrington Smith, Josiah Renee Smith, Hannah Sporatio, Carter Shackelford Starnes, Grace Stanger, Matthew Stouffer, Leighton Ann Strickland, Kylie Stringer, Helen Tan, Alexa Rose Tango, Joseph Patrick Taylor, Janiyah Lee Thompson, Joshua Thompson, Ann Sydney Tillman, Shalacia Timms, Kennedy Todd, Camila Marie Torres, Isabel Grace Trena, Megan Troshinsky, Mallory Brooke Turkowitz, Charlie Jared Tyson, Imani Rose Ulysses, Gaudens A. Van Caneghem, Marielle Alejandra Velasquez, Peyton Wallace, Lauren Walsh, Lucas Warpman, Kaylee Washington, Taylor Welburn, Jordan Wiernick, Delaney C. Wilcox, Tatum Wilmot, Abigail F. Wilson, Olivia Kelly Wingard, Madeline Yarber, Elvin Pierce Yarbrough IV, Isabella Simone Yee, Yuan Yu, Serena Young, Sophia Zudrabecki, Connor Joseph Denowitz, Richard Cleveland Harrelson IV, Tristan Chase Murillo, Ashley Nicole Pearl, Jason Sebastian Rosazowski, Jack William Henning, Zachary Newton Ward, Stephen S. Vermouth, Ada Effelwerke, Thomas Matthew Cubitt, Matthew Gentles, Nikita Paskovich. His mom graduated with an MBA last night. Will Dean David Springer of the College of Social Work please come forward? Gabriela Rose Agostino, Grayson Arias, Jennifer Caridad Barragano, Taylor Danielle Benzema, Riley Leanne Bunton, Emily Jean Cardoso, Mackenzie Castles, Grace Mary Kavnar, Mariam Paula Chacon, Michelle Chang, Madeline Christian, Mia Cosio, Ayana Daniels, Annabelle Delgado, Cameron DeMoy, Daphne Dorvillis, Isabella Dominica Flora, Christian Fortman, Liam Orion Gall, Mackenzie Gorton, Zoe Elena Gosine, Gabrielle Haddix, Landon Nicholas Hall, Amanda Noel Hinton, Hayden Hull, Kalia Jadan, Dee Jenkins, Annika LaShawn Jones, Tatiana Joseph, Karina Pagetti Lasance, Paige Haley Martin, Madeline Colette McCabe, Rachel Nicado, Abigail Palacios, Mariana Perez, Anna T. Pham, Karina Alejandra Portillo, Michelle Adriana Rodriguez, Daniela Sanchez, Claire Chandra, Mariah Segrove, Brooklyn Ruffield Shepard, Logan Grace Smedley, Samantha Toomey, Sophia Amelia Caballero, will Associate Dean Elizabeth Avery of the College of Music please come forward? Allison Nicole Acevedo, Nigel Chase Anderson, Zoe Eliana Ashford, Sean Barnett, Renee Elise Bennett, Chris Bernhardt, Gabriela Barrios Rosario, John Matthew Bradley, Kyle Alexander Bramson, Garner Brandt, Ishmar Francis Cabrera, Alec Antonio Carrillo, Ann Caraway Carruthers, Christopher Chirati, Daniel Cooper, Shiloh DeFabia, Jay DiLorenzo, Alyssa Donal, Eduardo George Elias, Annabella Ellis, Layla Feaster, Abigail Feldy, Jacob Fenoff, Thea Samantha Figueres, Miranda Fuller, Madeline Garnott, Isabel Aurora Gonzalez, Ashley Diane Green, Becca Harrison, Michael Haves, Taylor Hawkins, Kiara Marie Henderson, Aaron Manuel Hernandez, Paul Carlos Herrera Jr., Ella Hill, Ethan Horn, Emma Mae Huster, Madison Jenkins, Ryder Kaya, Robert Kerr, Allison Kirkpatrick, Emma Knapp, Jackson Anthony Kowalczyk, Sethavat Crayfish, Anne Margaret Lane, Sydney Ann Levy, Morgan Elizabeth Magnoni, Laura Lee Ann Quillette Maurer, Connor McDonald, Cameron McGill, Jonah Oon Meyer, Sarah Meza, Jacob Mobley, Mariah Moran, Matthew Francis Morjon, Mary Anastasia Moshos, Harshul Mupuru, Abigail Rose Odom, Louis Raul Okindo Padua, Samantha Jean Osborne, Lily Zhao Hong Owens, Daisy Mae Michelle Palmer, Francesco Pastori, Bex Pinnell, Jordan Emily Perkins, Isabella Maria Padilla, Tally Elizabeth Powell, Leah Vivian Price, Joan Prokopowicz, Isaiah Eric Ramsey, Brian Eric Ratledge, Elizabeth Ray, Jose Daniel Reyes, Samantha Isabel Rivera, Amelie Rivera, Alexander Mack Rose, Liam Sabo, Keely Sawyer, Michaela Sawyer, Mark Joseph Stevens III, Selena Stinnett, Sierra Ashley Sue, Philip Temple, Jonathan Trujillo, Anna Liat Irvine, William Vasquez, Levi Vickers, Elizabeth Donovan Wasson, Hope Welsh, Carter Weisinger, Brienne Yates, Gavin Batig, Riley Ann Murray,
Congratulations. We are pleased to welcome you as alumni of Florida State University. I have an important announcement to make. In the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby, very important to our provost, who's from Kentucky. A very muddy track at Churchill Downs. The win, number 1, Sovereignty won, 7-1 odds. Number 2, Journalism, took second place, 3-1, and Bayaza was a 13-1 who showed. I have a question for the graduates. Why Fireball? I don't get that. I don't get the Fireball thing. Congratulations, y'all. I did also learn that when they go like this, I guess they're playing rock, paper, scissors with somebody online. I didn't know that. I was like, what is that, some kind of sign, you know, fraternity sign or sorority something? Anyway. Congratulations to all of you. I really appreciate you being here. You know, first I want to start by saying that I don't know how many graduations it has, so many, it's like 5 or something. And this year, because you're my favorite class, and you've been through so much, and especially here at Florida State in the last couple weeks, I made a special effort to write a graduation speech that's special for all of you. The reason it's special is not because it has any particular good information or anything like that, but it's about entertaining you. I wanted to entertain you. So I'm going to try to entertain you for the next 5 or 10 minutes in my graduation speech, and I'll throw in some other stuff along the way. First of all, I want to urge you all to use music as your guide. That's what I do. Oh, you got to know your audience. I learned that in community college from my English teacher. Number 1, when you write a paper, always know your audience. I love music. This is going to be so easy. I love music. It guides me. It changes my mood. Scientifically, it releases endorphins and puts you in a better mood. And so I use music all the time as a way to, for whatever I'm thinking or doing. If I'm exercising, I'll listen to amazing music from Tool. I particularly like the virtuosity of the guitar that Adam Jones plays in Tempest, which is probably not something you're going to like, but that's the kind of stuff I like to play. I love to listen to, sometimes I'll just play guitar solos from all the different, Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd, Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner, and what is it?
Voodoo Child by James Marshall Hendricks, which I love. And it helps me to exercise. But it also, I use music to guide me. There's a lot of wisdom can be found in music. And I'll give you an example. You know, you all have experienced the, global pandemic, Great Recession. We had a terrible tragedy on campus. And there's a great song by an artist that I'm sure you've never heard of. His name is Frank Ocean. And there's a song called Pink and White. I love that song. And I'm going to read some lyrics from Pink and White. It says, that's the way every day goes, every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white and the ground is black and yellow. So what that means is that we have no control over what happens to us. And when you have no control over what happens to us, why worry about it? Why worry about what happened in the past? Why worry about what's going to happen in the future? You have no control over those things. You can be prepared. And being prepared is the best way to get lucky. And so I urge you to be prepared. But it's a great song. And it also reminded me of the students over the last 2 weeks. First Lady and I visited hundreds and hundreds of students, and all of you were wonderful to us. And the next line in the song is, just the same way you showed me, you showed me love. And I appreciate that because you helped me to heal. So thank you. As you go forward in the next stage of your life, I want you to remember to stay busy, stay working. The key to staying on top of things is to treat everything like it's your first project, like it's your first day back when you were an intern. That's the way that you stay hungry. That's from my first song, where Biggie is explaining to Jay-Z his philosophy of life. It's pretty damn good philosophy, don't you think? Approach everything like it's your first day, like it's your first project. You have to try something you have to prove. And that's what I love about Florida State, because all of you are not afraid to take those opportunities when they come. And I want you to do that. But there's a problem that you all have and I have, and it's that mind. Self-doubt, people telling you can't do stuff, constantly thinking about the negative. That's just the way we work, right? Lana Del Rey, who I love, Lana Del Rey, my God. I listen to Lana Del Rey all the time. I mean, how can you not listen to her incredibly sad songs that are so brilliant as they describe what life is really like, Video games, Summertime Sadness, Ride, Radio. Those are great songs. One of my favorites is Ride, where she says, I'm trying hard not to get into trouble, but I got a war in my mind, so I just ride. And that's what we're going to do, right? Florida State, we are going to just ride. I want you to do it. One of the things I really like about hip-hop is I listen to it when I want to be confident. You listen to a lot of hip-hop songs, they're just like, it's like flexing, it's like fronting. It's like they are just saying, I am in charge, I know what I'm doing, everybody wants to be me. And sometimes I need that to build my confidence. I like a song by Mac Miller called Jet Fuel. It's one of my favorite songs by Mac Miller. I'm gonna read some of the lines. It says, y'all can't tell me nothing no more. Came from the basement under that floor. You don't come close. You don't even know I'm the GOAT. Y'all didn't even know because all I want to do is the most. Backflip off the rope, skyhook women into post. I love that. I love that. And sometimes I need encouragement when I have a hard project. When an opportunity presents itself that I've been banging on the door and I can't get through, but I know that it's important, it's worth it. And I heard a line the other day when I was listening to one of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs, TV Off. I love TV Off. That's probably not a song we can play. But it's got a line that I love, and it says, got my foot up on the gas, somebody got to do it. Got my foot up on the gas, somebody got to do it. I love that because when there's an opportunity, I'm the president of Florida State University. Everybody's depending on me to get my foot up on the gas because somebody got to do it. And that's what I want you, Florida State grads. This is your graduation speech advice. When opportunity presents itself, put your foot up on the gas because somebody got to do it. I want you to remember that I'm trying to give this speech to entertain you. I'm also very entertained by this, so I'm really entertaining myself and the provost, because but I wanted to give you something that would be a little different, and so I had two more things I want to say. I swore I wouldn't do this, but you're going to see it on Yik Yak, you're going to see it on Barstool, you're going to see it on Instagram anyway, so might as well do it. One of the things I learned from Kendrick Lamar is that if you scream a certain word, that it sounds cool. So I love on TV Off when he screams, mustard! Okay, that's something you won't hear a president say very often, so. Mustard on the beat, bro. Look, there's one more song. I'm going to end with this. One more song that I really love. It's on Blonde, which is one of the greatest albums ever produced by Frank Ocean. I like the James Blake version better. I want you to go listen to the James Blake version of Godspeed. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. It's really worth listening to. Let me read a few lines of that. Wishing you Godspeed. Glory. There'll be mountains you won't move. Still, I'll always be there for you how I do. I'll let go of my claim on you, but you'll have this place to call home always. Godspeed. Congratulations to all of you. As you leave Florida State University as an alum, I want to remind you that you will always be a Seminole. As Frank Ocean said, this will always be your home. We are reluctantly letting you go. You're going to face mountains that you're not going to be able to get through. That's okay. You're resilient. You'll be okay. We want you to stay in touch. We want you to always consider this place to be your home. With more than 400,000 living alumni, no matter where you go, the chances are that you'll run into an alum of Florida State. Take advantage of that. Use that as an alumni network. We got one of the top alumni networks. I read that on Instagram somewhere, so it's got to be right. It's all you that make this place great. And Florida State alums before you who made it great. Number one, student experience in the United States by Princeton Review. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That's you. That's not me. I've been invited to all those clubs with a swimming pool and all that kind of stuff, and I tell my friends that own those clubs, no, I'm not going there because they got like cameras and stuff now, okay? That's the beautiful thing. When I grew up, we didn't have cameras on our phones, so nobody knows what I did, thank God. Thank you all again. Thank you for being here this evening, and I appreciate you so much. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I think we can recognize, though, that, I mean, we don't get to where we are alone. We don't. We just don't. We have the support of our parents, spouses, family, friends. And I think on this occasion, I think it's appropriate that we should recognize the people that helped us. So graduates, if you could please stand and look for your family and loved ones and friends and salute them with your applause. Thank you. I want to thank you all again for being here today. I would really appreciate it if you'd be willing to thank the people who put on these ceremonies. They do a lot of work. They got to clean up all the little fireball things that you throw down by the chair. When you leave, there's a lot of them, I understand. We're going to end this commencement with the singing to the hymn to the Garnet and the Gold and the Recessional. The recession will be led by the platform party, the faculty, the new graduates will follow. The words to the hymn to the Garnet and Gold on the screens above you. Please rise.
Here's a song.
Thank you.